The Wheel of Time Season 3 finale brings Rand's quest to be known as the Ael's Karakarn to a close after several episodes that have built to his ascent. The continuing plots of his friends, Moiraine and Egwene, taking center stage as he starts to establish his dominance, further exacerbate this. The payoff has been anticipated since the Wheel of Time's fourth episode, which is still the season's best because of its emphasis on the Dragon Reborn and his prophecy. In contrast to the more concentrated episodes in the preceding weeks, the Wheel of Time Season 3 concludes with a whimper. The episode's main focus is on Rand, but the finale also advances its other key plot lines, none of which are as rewarding as those in earlier episodes. The show has several interesting cliffhangers, but it also makes some of the stories pause in the middle. Even while there is a somewhat fascinating setup for the future, this, together with what seems like lukewarm advances in comparison to the Season 2 finale, makes it the season's worst episode. The group in Tanchico, who are still chasing Liandrin and attempting to prevent her from obtaining the ingredients she needs to control the Dragon Reborn, is the story that has the least connection to Rand in the conclusion. This time, they are tasked with fighting the Black Aja and those who support her while searching for the collar she is looking for in a single building. While some occurrences are intriguing, such as Nynaeve escaping drowning in the arches by harnessing her daughter's strength, many others seem like awkward preludes to what is ahead. This contains a few awkward character exchanges in the Wheel of Time that seem to be hurried in order to set up Season 4. Tom informs Elaine that Lord Gabriel, her mother's lover, is actually the Forsaken Raven, suggesting that she may leave the group and go back to Andor to foil his evil schemes. In order to further the Dark One's schemes, Liandrin also asks Moghedien if she may assist her in becoming a Forsaken. Both plot concepts are intriguing, but their hurried presentation shows little consideration. When Matt enters a room with a blue and orange creature through a red gate, he manages to have the most intriguing side narrative. It assists him in clearing his memory of the heroes of the Horn of Valere, but in exchange, it hangs him from the archway upon his return, realizing Min's vision. Although she saves him, this simply serves to highlight how strange the Tanchico group's story is in this episode. It felt like something that should have happened in the middle of a season, rather than at the end, as extra storylines emerged in place of completing their purpose. Aleda's ongoing but undeveloped conflict with Siwan did, however, offer a resolution in this episode. She thought she had the votes to take the throne, but a flashback shows she lost the Amerlin seat 10 years earlier. This, in turn, provides background for her current strategy. Remove Siwan-aligned Sedai from the White Tower, then hold a vote to usurp the crown. The idea behind it is not well considered. Without all of its representatives present, it is illogical for the Tower to vote on such a significant issue. But that's precisely what occurs, as Aleda also charges Siwan with treason because to her feelings for Rand and Moiraine. In a heartbreaking and perplexing scenario, the Council decides to execute Siwan and elect Aleda to succeed to the throne. Aleda's possible antagonistic role in the Wheel of Time Season 4 is set up, but it's utterly implausible that such a significant vote could be made without everyone being there. Because of how effortlessly Aleda's coup was carried out, the story's tragic and confusing conclusion dampens the arc of her and Siwan and increases the White Tower's sense of vulnerability. From Siwan's poor assessment of her to the Black Aja's unexpected onslaught in the premiere, clues were sown about how she came to power. Despite the intriguing plot it establishes, the program didn't give them enough room to develop to make this change appear justified, which wrinkled the execution. Meanwhile, Lanfear shows up to attack at the ceremony after Rand provokes her wrath by ending their relationship. Luckily, in a scenario that is edited in with Siwan's death, Moiraine repels her. The Aes Sedai manages to overthrow the formidable Forsaken in spite of the darkness, severing her throat with a blade. She does, however, manage to get away, suggesting that her battle is far from over. Compared to earlier finales, the way these scenes for Rand and Moiraine are presented is unimpressive and nothing extraordinary. But the last scene, in which Egwene watches as Rand calls forth a storm of power, demonstrates how much he has changed and foreshadows a potentially darker future for him. It's the ideal method to hint at the show's protagonist's future, while creating the chance that he might experiment with the One Power's darker side. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.